Romeo, come forth. Come forth, thou fearful man. Affliction is enamored of thy parts, and thou art wedded to calamity.
Father, what news? What is the prince's doom? What sorrow craves acquaintance at my hand that I yet know not?
Too familiar is my dear son with such sour company. I bring thee tidings of the prince's doom.
What less than doomsday is the prince's doom?
A gentler judgment vanished from his lips, not body's death, but body's banishment.
Ha! Banishment. Be merciful, say death. For exile hath more terror in his look, much more than death. Do not say banishment.
Hence from Verona art thou banished. Be patient, for the world is broad and wide.
There is no world without Verona walls, but purgatory, torture, hell itself. Hence, banished is banished from the world, and world's exile is death. And banished is death misturned. Calling death banishment, thou cutt'st my head off with the golden axe, and smilest upon the stroke that murders me.
O deadly sin, O rude unthankfulness, thy fault our laws call death, but the kind prince, taking thy part, hath brushed aside the law, and turned that black world death to banishment. This is dear mercy, and thou seest not.
'Tis torture and not mercy. Heaven is here where Juliet lives, and every cat and dog and little mouse, every unworthy thing, live here in heaven and may look on her. Romeo might not. More validity, more honorable estate, more courtship lives and carry on flies than Romeo. They might seize on the white wonder of dear Juliet's hand and steal immortal blessing from her lips, who even in pure and vestal modesty still blush, as thinking their own kisses sin. But Romeo may not, he is banished. Flies may do this, but I from this must fly. They are free men, but I am banished. And say'st thou yet the exile is not death? Hast thou no poison mix, no sharp ground knife, no sudden mean of death, though ne'er so mean, but banished to kill me, banished? O friar, the damned use that word in hell, howlings attendant. How hast thou the heart, being a divine, a godly confessor, a sin absolver, and my friend professed, to mangle me with that word banished?
Thou fond madman, hear me but speak a word.
Oh, thou wilt speak again of banishment.
I'll give thee armor to keep off that word, adversity's sweet milk, philosophy, to comfort thee, though thou art banished.
Yet banished? Hang up philosophy. Unless philosophy can make a Juliet, displant a town, reverse a prince's doom, it helps not, prevails not. Talk no more.
Oh, then I see that madmen have no ears.
How should they, when that wise men have no eyes?
Let me dispute with thee of thy estate.
Thou canst not speak of that thou dost not feel. Wert thou as young as I, Juliet thy love, an hour but married, Tybalt murdered, doting like me banished, then mightst thou speak, then mightst thou tear thy hair, and fall upon the ground as I do now, taking the measure of an unmade grave.
Arise, one knocks, good Romeo, hide himself.
Not I, unless the breath of heart-sick groans, mislike, enfold me from the search of eyes.
Hark, how they knock. Who's there? Romeo, arise, thou wilt be taken. Stay a while, stand up. Run to my study, by and by, God's will, what simpleness is this? I come. Who knocks so hard? Whence come you? What's your will?
Let me come in, and I shall know my errand. I come from Lady Juliet.
Welcome then.
Oh, holy friar, oh, tell me, holy friar, where is my lady's lord? Where's Romeo?
There on the ground, with his own tears made drunk.
Oh, he is even in my mistress's case, just in her case, a woeful sympathy, piteous predicament. Even so lies she, blubbering and weeping and blubbering. Stand up, stand, and you will be man. For Juliet's sake, for her sake, rise and stand. Why should you fall into deep?
Nurse!
Ah, sir, well, death's the end of all.
Speakest thou of Juliet? How is it with her? Doth she not think me an old murderer, now I have stained the childhood of a joy, with blood removed but little from her own? Where is she, and how doth she? And what says my concealed lady to a cancelled love?
Oh, she says nothing, sir, but weeps and weeps, and now falls on her bed, and then starts up, and Tybalt calls, and then on Romeo cries, and then down falls again.
As if that name, shot from the deadly level of a gun, did murder her. As that name's cursed hand murdered her kinsman. Well, tell me, friar. Tell me, in what vile part of this anatomy doth my name lodge? Tell me, that I may sect the hateful mansion.
Hold thy desperate hand. Art thou a man? Thy form cries out thou art. Thy tears are womanish. Thy wild acts denote this unreasonable fury of beast. Unseemly woman and a seeming man, or ill-beseeming beast and seeming both. Thou hast amazed me by my holy order. I thought thy disposition better tempered. Hast thou slain Tybalt? Wilt thou slay thyself, and stay thy lady too that lives in thee? By doing damned hate upon thyself. Will raced thou on thy birth the heaven and earth, since birth and heaven and earth all three will be in thee at once, which thou at once wilt lose? Fie, fie, thou shamest thy shape, thy love, thy wit, which like the usurer aboundst in all, and usest none in that true use indeed, which should bedeck the shape, thy love, the wit. Thy noble shape is but a form of wax, digressing from the valor of a man. Thy dear love sworn, but hollow perjury, killing that love which thou hast vowed to cherish. Thy wit, that ornament shape in love, misshapen in the conduct of them both, like powder in a skitless soldier's flask, is set afire by thine own ignorance, and thou dismembered with thine own defense. What rose thee, man? Thy Juliet is alive, for whose dear sake thy ways but lately dead. There art thou happy, Tybalt would kill thee, but thou slewest Tybalt, there art thou happy too. The law that threatened death becomes thy friend, and turns it to exile, there art thou happy. A pack of blessings light up upon thy back, happiness courts thee in her best array, but, like a misbehaved and sullen wench, thou pout'st upon thy fortune and thy love. Take heed, for such die miserable. Go, get thee, go to thy love, as was decreed. Ascend her chamber, hence and comfort her. But look, thou say not till the watch be set, for then thou canst not pass to Mantua, where thou shalt live till we can find a time to blaze your marriage, reconcile your friends, beg pardon of the prince, and call thee back with 20,000 times more joy than thou wentst forth in lamentation. Go before, nurse, commend me to thy lady, and bid her hasten all the house to bed, which heavy sorrow makes them apt into. Romeo is coming.
O Lord, I could have stayed here all the night to hear good counsel. Oh, what learning is! My lord, I'll tell my lady you will come.
Do so, and bid my sweet prepare to chop.
Hey, here, sir. A ring she bid me give you, sir. Hie you, make haste, for it grows very late.
How well my comfort is revived by this.
Go hence, good night, and here stands all your state. Either be gone before the watch be set, or by the break of day disguised from hence. Sojourn to Mantua, I'll find out your man, and he shall signify from time to time every good hap to you that chances here. Give me thy hand, 'tis late, farewell, good night.
But the joy past joy calls out on me. It were a grief so brief to part with thee. Farewell.